Some of that heat, by the way, from the Gulf Coast will move into New England today and tomorrow, so it will be sweltering for the next 48 hours. Walk the dog early. That's a big key, too, if you are for your four-legged friends. Get them out the doors early in the day so their paws later on in the day are not burned. There is some rain in sight, but not a lot of relief arriving, though, from the heat until the second half of the week. And we need some rainfall, mind you. We've only had less than an inch of rainfall in Boston since the start of July. Normally, so far, we'd have about 1.5 inches to 2 inches of rainfall. So though we are not in drought just yet, we can quickly get there. In fact, I'm expecting that by Thursday when the newest issuance of the drought monitor comes out. But so far, just dry and abnormally dry conditions across portions of Essex County and much of Vermont, too, and western Massachusetts. That's just a trend of what we're likely to see as we go throughout the next week to week and a half if we really don't get any appreciable rainfall. And I don't really see that coming down the line because look at where we've been so far. Our highest heat indices this summer season have been near 107. That was June the 19th. Yesterday, by the way, we hit 100 degrees on July the 15th, and just last week we had a heat index of 101. We're at 76 degrees right now. Our dew points are near 72, so our heat index at this hour is near 75 to 78 degrees region-wide, but we're expecting that to be perhaps near 100 for the latter half of the day today because of that humidity that remains in the air. And dew points are just a measure of moisture in the air, and that sticky to brutal category even into tomorrow, where it perhaps peaks near 71 degrees, and we don't see that come down into the comfortable region until I think really Friday and Saturday when it will be quite nice. It's not bad today beach weather wise. If you're headed down to West Dennis, highs today are near 86 degrees. Closer towards the city, our high temperatures are nearing 100 degrees, especially for the feels like temperature this afternoon. You'll see spots of rainfall, I don't think today, but tomorrow, for example, at Good Harbor Beach. Tracking the rain tomorrow, it is the second half of the day at about 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. So if you've got outdoor plans, maybe you're trying to get in another beach day tomorrow morning and midday are not bad. And then tomorrow night, there's another round of rainfall shortly before midnight, and most of this should clear the coast, I think, at about 2 o'clock to 3 in the morning with lingering showers Thursday morning. But Thursday's weather is not severe. In fact, it's just downpours here or there. Most of the strongest storms do come through Wednesday night. We do have a chance for severe weather, but I don't think it's widespread. The big change in the forecast will come in our air. Today, again, that red shows you how humid things are, stretching back into Texas and even across the Caribbean. This area of high pressure has brought a lot of our air. We are quite literally tracing this from the tropics into New England, which is why it has felt so tropical. But on Friday, the air changes. It comes from the north and from Canada, so it's much more refreshing and nicer changes on the way where dew points are in the 50s and more comfortable. And our air temperatures on Friday near 82 degrees, perhaps the lowest high temperature that we've got in the 10-day forecast. It's a brief reprieve. By the weekend, highs are back into the mid to upper 80s.